Eastern Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. It's getting noisy here in Oklahoma City. We're at the Peak, the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point. The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Now here's Curry. Passes to Bogut. To the middle. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Durant gets to Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. No good. Some solid defense from Ibaka. On defense, the Warriors. And Westbrook, here we go. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
Talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Adams. Rebounded by Bogut. And here's Golden State. From about 16. And it's blocked by Adams. And he's able to get it back. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Roberson. He kicks to Adams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down in the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Roberson. Rebounded by Bogut.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Iguodala dishes to Thompson. He goes up again, and it's laid in by Bogut.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Down low. Iguodala. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
That is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Barbosa for three, and that one's good. Barbosa's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Foy, the pass to Waiters. Shoots from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Azili kicks to Livingston. It's stolen by Foy. A finish. And Kanter throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Foy, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
For three, Barbosa. No good on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Warriors leading by 5. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Maurice Spates. Left side, Ibaka. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014 and improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And the Thunder making a change here. Roberson's checked in. Curry kicks to Rush. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Rush has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Curry kicks to Rush. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Westbrook, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Adams. And the basket good. Adams has got 5 points so far.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Westbrook drives in. And it's sent back by Bogut.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Durant's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Cantor checked in for Athens. And the Warriors also making a change. Livingston's checked in. .149 left here in the second. Singler outside. He feeds it to Cantor. The Thunder with another miss. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
The pass to Roberson. Can't hit the putback.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. Now, this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here. And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan. 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
Livingston, no luck.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Feeds to Azili. And here's Iguodala outside. No good. And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top, ending the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Warriors leading by 14. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at center. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. The Warriors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Green, the pass to Barnes. But they'll get another chance. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. Here's Westbrook. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Westbrook's got the first field goal of the second half for the Thunder.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Oklahoma City foul call. Serge Ibaka.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Now here's Westbrook. Ibaka outside. No good on the three.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And he gets the bucket.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Timeout called for the Thunder.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. For 3, Westbrook. And he gets it to go. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Ibaka outside to the paint. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Spates checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. It's stolen by Adams. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Dion Waiters.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Oklahoma City. Stephen Curry.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, for that matter.
Curry outside. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Waiters. And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Curry's shot is good.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Warriors, Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Green dishes to Spates. Here's Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Durant. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Randy Foye.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. You know, do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Back to Iguodala. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Foye from long range.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And that one's good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Morrow, the pass to Foye. The three-pointer, no good. Iguodala right side. Kicks it to Barbosa. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Warriors have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Ibaka goes in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 12. Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Clark. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Durant with the steal. Inside. Westbrook. And the rejection by Iguodala. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barnes. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Curry kicks to Barnes. Here's Clark. Misses the three. And stolen by Spates. Stolen by Durant. Here's Waiters. Misses the layup.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. Adams, the pass to Canner. Makes it off the glass.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Curry with it. The dish to Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. He is guarded by Waiters. It's deflected. Westbrook dishes to Cantor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Now here's Curry. Second chance shot. And that one goes long.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Adams. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Cantor. Here's Curry. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Warriors?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Thunder trailing by 9. Down low. Here's Adams. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Curry against Westbrook. Three-pointer. No luck.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Adams. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dishes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And they're on the break. And it's blocked by Adams. They get it back. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 9.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And here's Barnes for 3.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor, he checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. So we can't get either to fall.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Here's Azili. It's stolen by Foy. Here's Singler. Good.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Foy. That's short off the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.